Well, goodbye forever, TikTok.
It's been great. We've had a wonderful time. We bid you adieu.
Chris and Ian.
Thanks for the laughs.
Just kidding. We're still here.
Wait, you mean TikTok isn't banned?
Not yet. We're thinking it's probably not gonna leave us, but just in case, we figured we should probably talk to our YouTube friends.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes. And soothe you.
Soothe you to soothe us.
Exactly.
Help you, help me, help us. You know?
Exactly. So, what? Look at me. I'm so like therapist, like talk show host.
How are you guys feeling about all of this?
Yeah.
So are you scared?
It was so interesting when that headline came out on Air Force One. I could feel in the energy this WTF is happening, like WTF. A lot of people were going live on TikTok, which rightfully so, to explain or to give their IG or to give their YouTube. I went to bed. It's cool. We'll figure this out. Or if it wasn't and what will be, I'll wake up and I'll deal with it then. But it was late. It was like 11:30 or 11:45.
Yeah. You know, my biggest concern about it would not be losing the followers or losing what we built. It was more, what am I gonna do all day when I no longer have the For You page to scroll or ideas to think about of what to make our new TikToks? I guess I'll become a full-time YouTuber and just go down rabbit holes on what I'm gonna watch.
To like get your content, figure out what you would want to do.
To figure out my content, or just when I'm scrolling on the For You page, I'm just consuming.
And there's inspiration there.
I guess I would just be on YouTube just to watch videos to fill time in the void.
There'd be no void really because I'm here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I heard.
Yeah. You heard?
I figured since TikTok might be going away,
Uh-huh.
and since we might be losing our best friend,
Oh my God. This took a turn.
why don't we talk about the story of how we started on TikTok? Because it's kind of a recent story.
In the last 2.5 months since quarantine started.
3.5 now.
Oh, 3.5 now. I had already had an account and friends and I were watching a bunch of videos that were either funny, amazing dance stuff, fitness stuff, boys. And then, you know, ooh, okay, edit that one out.
I'm gonna keep that one in.
Well, full transparency. What do you mean? I'm not gonna look at another boy because I'm dating you? You know what I mean? Well, oh God. Okay, this isn't going so well. But we share in, we did a TikTok of it where you were like, yeah, we can talk about that this is hot. And
Move
you were
on.
very comfortable with that.
We can move on.
Okay. And then he thought, maybe we should just join TikTok and see what that's about and it'll be fun. And I remember he was on the couch looking stuff up and he found the push-up timed video and he was like, let's do that first.
I can stare out of love. I feel on my mind. Where you have to jump over each other. Perfect, a fitness challenge.
Yeah, like physical activity at midnight. And my roommate was eating a burger and he was like,
We just did that, and I found a push-up challenge where someone was doing a push-up and slowly going down with a dog on their
Oh my
back.
God.
But I was like, we're strong. Let's do it with each other on our backs. I did Ian on my back and slowly went down. I could barely go down. My arms were shaking,
But
and
he
then I
did it.
pushed back up, and then I did it, and then Ian tried, and
I tried.
the arms broke
This is a
down.
big boy. It's a big boy, okay?
I got some thick ones, you know?
Yeah.
I posted those 2 videos like at 2 a.m. because my friend was like, it doesn't matter what time you post, which I think that's true.
At the
I think
time, it was very true.
now I literally have a schedule, like
But that's more for you.
you'll always see a video from me at like 1:30, 5:30, 7:45. I don't know why.
It's helpful for me. It's good when we decide to want to tape some stuff where he doesn't tell me he's taping, which is happening a lot of the time. And then I know that that's his time to focus on putting it
Right.
out, and the editing takes a while. I like that you have that schedule.
Yeah. When we first posted these videos, it was at like 2 a.m. And I remember waking up the next morning and had like 300 views. And I told him while he was like still waking up, I was like, we got 300 views. And it would go up by like 2 every few minutes. And I was like, oh my God, individual people are watching this, seeing it. I don't even know how many likes it got. It probably got very few to start off, but I was just like so excited that these random people were seeing my video. And then I went and worked out, and I remember checking midway through the workout and I had like 3,000 views, and I was like, oh, I'm famous now. I've gone viral. It was going up and up and up, and then it slowed down at like 3,300, and I was like,
Wow, you really remember that.
and then it just stopped. And I was like, what's wrong with it? The bug of the competition part of it caught me.
I was actually gonna say that's super important because that's a part of you that helps you do well at an activity. It's ingrained in you.
And I wasn't competitive with other people. I was competitive with myself. Now I got a video that has 3,000 views. Let me get 4,000. We were doing dumb things. I was seeing people go viral with like lip syncs, saying random things in the mirror. Why not try some of those? And no one cared. But every time we did a video where we were like really connecting, people really responded to that.
Yeah,
and
it's all in the eyes. See?
We started doing dancing videos, and those were what people really responded to. Now I look back on them and I'm like, I want to like delete some of those dancing videos because I just don't look good in them.
What? Oh my God.
I'm a bad dancer.
Fine, I'll let you say that, but that's just not true. That is an inaccurate statement.
So we started with dancing videos and people liked those, but they took so much work.
And we liked those. We had a lot of fun doing them. It was fun. Sure, in comparison and in retro, thinking back like, oh, that was work in the hour and there was sweat, but it was fun. We were active. I definitely know I was needing an outlet to express myself physically, and I know you were too. All of a sudden, we had this outlet and it was fun, and it was to fun music, and it was class that we got to learn together. It brought us together. You got to see a side of my, let's be clean, and how about this? The editor's eye, if you will.
Yeah, that's true.
The editor's eye, my white glove.
I think we started phasing out of the dancing videos just as we didn't have as much time during the day because other things started going on, or we just didn't want to like carve out the hours to learn the dance.
We also went to Florida and drove down there.
We visited his family.
Yeah.
And then when we were visiting his family, life changed. We had different things going on. I remember seeing a video early on of someone being like, if you want to be big on TikTok, post 3 to 5 videos a day. Since I watched that video, I've never posted less than 3 to 5 videos. Now I probably don't have to post.
Such a good student.
Yeah. Now I probably don't have to post. No. Now I probably don't have to post 3 to 5 videos per day, but I still do because I have this weird like superstitious thing about it that if I don't do it, like something bad's gonna happen. Not with my account, but just like anything.
But then I'm the one who has to put up. He's like there with a whip. He's like, come on.
Answer me. Go on a tangent.
No.
We ended up doing more of the couple videos because we were with his family. We didn't want to make too much noise. They were quick because they were these fun challenges that people we saw. Shout out to Abby Herbert. Shout out to Matt and Abby on TikTok. They were doing couple videos all the time, and I was like, these are so fun, and we would have a lot of fun with them. Once people started really responding to them, I was like, oh, okay. My excitement about 3,000 turned into excitement about 1 million views, and then excitement about 1 million likes, and then that turned into 10 million views. I'm always looking to have the competition with myself. What can I do better? The thing we always focus on with TikTok is continuing just to have fun with each other.
Hold on, just grab that. Got it.
Continuing to just have fun with each other. I have to quiet my competition side. Sometimes it's not about the competition, and it's literally about creating and interacting with individual people.
I was gonna say, I was like, competition between who? Competition between us?
No, between me.
Between you and yourself?
Yes.
Okay, I was just double checking. You're like, but competition and you like looked at me and I was like, is there competition between us? There is no competition between us. No. Okay. My breath was deeper.
But now we're here. Now we're on YouTube. And I think we've really found a groove of just having fun with
sharing ourselves
and not curating it perfectly.
Yeah.
And because we both used to mostly be on Instagram, and Instagram is a very perfect place.
Yeah.
You're showing the best parts of your day and of yourself. You're not showing the funny mishaps that happen or the dumb things that you do. And TikTok is, here's us being the most ridiculous that we can be.
TikTok is more joy and Instagram is more fierce, you know? And then there's still fierceness in TikTok, but the joy umbrella has like way more options. And I think before we started, I didn't want to join TikTok. One, because I didn't want an extra app to have to open up, and I was already just the phone and all of this. But once we started, there were moments where I was like, this is Chris's thing. I would join in. My thing was I'll post the bloopers and I'll be a part of it and join in on that front. And then We found a way to include each other, and he included me in his, and now it became this thing that was our creative outlet for both of us together and brought us together, deepened connection. And I just think TikTok is one of the last, I think there's an article, New York Times, I can't remember, it's the last fun place on earth where you can have fun.
Right.
And there's just so much support and diversity, and it's just eclectic. You can learn a bunch of stuff. It's a petri dish of joy. I'm all here for that.
It's also brought us closer in a way.
Absolutely.
Because we have so much fun together, and the fact that we are creating this YouTube channel. I didn't really notice what was happening until I looked at the chair and realized he's sitting on half of it to truly move farther away from me. It brought us closer.
It really did.
And
as you saw, it really did. It really did.
In a way of like, we just create together, have so much fun, and the fact that you guys are responding to us like we're friends, it really makes us feel like we are. Because I feel like I'm getting to know the followers' personalities, because I'll start remembering names when I see people comment a lot and responding to comments that I see people who are really following the relationship, and it feels like you guys being a part of it is just bringing us closer and realizing the special thing we have.
Yeah, and we have this joint purpose together, and it brings us together, and then he has his editing time, and that's his time of pure genius. There's just this beautiful ebb and flow with the way TikTok has kind of allowed us to grow.
All that being said, if this goes away, we will be okay.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
I don't think it will. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be on YouTube, still talking to you guys, still making fools of ourselves. Put in the comments what you want for our next video, what you want to see from us, because we love doing these, talking to you guys about our lives and the ins and outs of what you don't see, how we met, how TikTok started. But what do you guys really want to see us do on YouTube? Do you just want to hang out with us?
Careful. Careful. What do you want to see us do on YouTube? That could get slippery.
We are not gonna do anything that we wouldn't do at our family's house in public.
It's fascinating. It's like watching me talk and trying to find the words that make a sentence.
Give us some fun suggestions, because we want to have fun. YouTube is such a cool thing we're diving into.
We are diving into each other, the togetherness. You know, just like together.
How long are we gonna stay here?
Last time I checked, you wanted to hug me for 35 minutes, and then it got pretty warm. So I've only been hugging you for 20 seconds. You can hold for another 15 seconds. Let us know what you want, and if it aligns with our wants and our aspirations, we'll do them. But we're all about play. We're all about play and fun and joy.
You can drop some advice questions in the comments that we could maybe answer.
Ooh, yeah.
Because we know a lot of people have been wanting an advice video. We love you guys. Thank you for watching. We're gonna be on TikTok until they rip it away from us.
Yes, in whites and neutrals. To
In
calm
whites
you.
and
All
neutrals,
to
yes,
calm
to
you.
soothe. With Brick to add some pop. Make sure to like and subscribe. I think that's what they say at the end of every video.
I think so, yeah. So make sure you like and subscribe this video.
We'll see you on the next one.
So remember to
Focus on your blooming. Bye.